What's happening? What's happening, man? It's your boy Joseph, man. It's your boy Joseph. We in the building, man. Excuse me. We in the building, Nick. I said we in the building. Y'all welcome to my channel, Jesus Justice League. Go out there and support it. And man, y'all know me. We gonna get straight to the chase. Hey, I hope we gonna get everything up out the way. I hope y'all having a good night. It's 12:41 Pacific time, and I hope y'all ain't about to knock somebody upside down at work. But anyway, man, let's get to the what? No, get up out of here. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Y'all seen the title. And that's what I'm about to get ready to ask. Starting off, we finna call these niggas off branch by branch. We gonna call these niggas out. And I said niggas because their greed over succeed what they supposed to do for the people. I was finna say for the things they need, but this ain't no rhyming contest. Sometimes, dog, y'all gonna hear me just come out of the blue and say what I say and do what I do, but remain true on everything that I'm. But man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. But what have these religious leaders showed that they are ready to be leaders? Because so far of me being in this social media space, this social media realm, you know, I done came into contact with all types of aliens and Martians as I cruise up and down in my 6-foot boy. But anyway, as I cruise up and down these YouTube streets, man, you got your characters. Just like the characters from Star Trek, you got them right here when you dealing with these leaders and the different emotions. Yeah, y'all had to carry on that, but y'all know I'm be direct with it. Yeah, let's go and finish and get up out of here. But what I'm trying to say, from what I've seen amongst every religious organization, nobody exempt from this. I done saw y'all regurgitate and call and spread confusion, having people thinking the truth came from this preacher, the truth came from that preacher, the truth and this this is why I say, what have you shown to be leaders except regurgitate what you heard? But that ain't the biggest problem. Even though you confuse the people when you do these sort of things. But the people need to ask themselves, who have these men learned from when they first started? And they'll tell you everything about their doctrine. And furthermore, as I look around, a lot of y'all, you so-called religious leaders, you rather be slave owners rather than leaders. So what have you shown yourself to be a leader? So we can go on to how the Israelite camps and their leaders have put the curse, I ain't gonna say, of such and such on their, what can I say, their apprentice. The men that coming up under them that soon should take their place. But instead of moving aside and let that man take that place, it's hard to let go. I know power is, like I say, power is the most strongest drug known to man, known stronger than any drug substance, because it's all here. It's not on the outside, it's on the inside. And that's that brutish behavior. I ain't gonna get, nah. Because if man, I'm just waiting on for these dudes to show me something I ain't got broke down ready to go right now. And if they do, it's gonna contradict all the doctrine through the years that it came out their mouth and into people's ears that then brought this slave mentality that a lot of our people got. But then, like I say, what have you done to show yourself to be a leader? Because most of these guys, and especially in these Hebrew Israelite camps, what they would do, these leaders would know they dead wrong, but they would try to cover up their sins or their mistaken doctrine. The same as these church leaders, by using somebody else's doctrine and trying to drown somebody else out. Now, I ask you, does that show the behavior of a leader? And then furthermore, these guys that be up under these religious leaders, as in the church or as in these Israelite organizations or any religious organization, when you see the guys that are up under these men, these guys will sit and sacrifice their own souls and lie and pretend as if these guys, One West doctrines, all of a sudden came up with learning spiritual teachings. When they are, and I ain't got to explain, bro. Y'all right here, y'all already know. But anyway, I just had to make it clear on that point too, in case of some of y'all who ignorant and don't know. But this don't show the behavior of a leader. This shows the behavior of anybody that'll do anything to get by, showing deceit in the spirit of a man, showing envy in the spirit of a man, showing covenants in the spirit of a man. And then for the flunkies that lie for these men, it shows the weakness. It shows that you will lie. You're not trustworthy. And neither is the leadership of any man that call themselves religious leaders. Because the whole point of the Bible is, after all the doctrines, all the preachings, all the teachings, now it's time to compare. And a lot of y'all have dropped y'all doctrine to follow mine. Say I'm lying. Y'all know I'm not. This is what a lot of y'all have done. And then it was so bad, you use innocent people to carry out your deceitful behavior. And now these men, spirit and soul is filled with that same spirit, that same soul. And this is going to be the forever turning of to where our people would never get right, because we got men in our way that just can't be humble and move out the way and do what's best for the people instead of doing what's best for their image. This is all it boils down to. And I apologize for having an over animated thumbnail on my video. But this is what our people like. They like the animated stuff. This is why they can't see reality, because everything has got to look beautiful to them when life itself is not beautiful. Come on, man. Man, I don't like when we get to our politicians, and I'm going to tell you straight up out the bat, Jesse Jackson, kiss my ass. Man, Jesse Jackson, a Michael Jackson, a Jack Jackson, and then whoever else, nigga. Nobody give a damn, because he the fool that got us in this situation with the first place with the African American. Now that you got African attached before American, you really can't say that you're a first-class citizen of America, because that African name trumps everything before America. Which separates you from the land of America, but more inherits you to the land of Africa, where your black ass wasn't even born. Now tell me, does that make sense? And we got religious groups pushing the African doctrine, and we got other groups pushing the same rhetoric and the same thing that we have praised over the years, even in our parents' time, has now came back to bite us in the ass in reality, to see this is what's stopping us from being full-fledged citizens. Not the skin color. Even black Americans still separating us. And I'm pretty sure it's all around the continent. But I ain't gonna waste your time. I just want y'all to think about that. Think about how many men that call themselves religious leaders have did deceitful things through this social media, which gonna be documented forever to show their sins and to show the weakness and the flunkies that follow them and cover up their evilness, their wickedness. Think about that. And think about these members that follow behind these cults. If I think, y'all give me a second, I think I can do this. But I'll be ready next time. I'll be ready next time. But yeah, just think about these men actions. And then I want the members that's in one of these organizations, think about how your leaders move. And then think about how you move before you go any further to say that you a man of God or you want to preach the word. Because it's not by the talking, but it's more about the action. And like I said, I'm here to put away all the talking, all the preaching, and it's time to put some action in. Which these men have just sat on their ass over 40-something years. I know your ass wrinkled by now. Get the hell out the way. You want to sit on your ass and preach? Preach. Get out the way, because we need scientists, we need farmers, we need lawyers, we need policemen. Oh, man. It's time for us to build our infrastructure within their infrastructure. Since I haven't got people yet to really join, because I want people like me, it's time. It's time to build our social media within their social media. That's why this social media is a good tool. But if we got corrupt people doing corrupt things on this social media, it does us no good for our fight. Same way as I was explaining, if we have corrupt religious leaders, it does us no good. If we have corrupt politicians, it does us no good. None of this is no good to the movement if we try to even start a movement. We can't start a movement until we clean everything out of the house. This is real. So with that said, man, this is your boy Joseph of Jesus Justice League. I'm finna sign out. Let me take care of my business real quick. You know what I mean? I know I got haters in the house. I know I got regurgitators all about. You know what I mean? Just about everybody. Okay, well, let's see. We got that out the way. Okay, I got that out the way. So, yeah, man, your boy finna be out. But like I said, man, we can't build no infrastructure within this infrastructure if everything we got is corrupt. You know what I mean? Ponder on that and really think about that. Are we gonna sit here and let the wicked do what they do? Don't expect to even let a bad word come out your mouth. No complaining at all. Because everything you're doing to yourself. Like I said, we don't know how to pick good leaders. And it shows we still at ground zero and ain't moved 1 inch forward. Not even since the Martin Luther King days. Man, there's so much I want to say about Martin Luther King, but now that I know I can put everything up here, I have everything set, we're going to go at it. So, yeah, I might be dropping my teaching tomorrow on YouTube. This is my first time back on here because I know I got a lot of haters, and haters, I love y'all, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't have the drive to keep doing what I do. I appreciate y'all, haters. And to all the people that love me, y'all know it's love back. So with that, man, this is your boy Joseph of Jesus Justice League, and we up out this motherfucker. Man, let's go.